Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. We hope you all are doing well. So now today we are going to complete the rest two parts of this particular question which we have taken, and yeah, we are just going to solve these two parts today. Okay, the part number B and the part number C. Okay, so these are the two parts which we are going to solve today, right? So let's today move forward, and before that just let's see the question for a while, that what was the question previously which we have taken. So the question was, suppose that the market research analyst for a cell phone company conducts a study of their customers who exceed the time allowance included on their basic cell phone contract. The analyst finds that those people who exceed the time included in their basic contract, the excess time used follows an exceptional distribution with a mean of 22 minutes, right? So this was the data which we were having previously. So firstly, we have find that the asking to find a probability that x bar is greater than 20. We have found that thing, right? Now today we are going to see the second part. Now what my part B says, that suppose that one customer who exceeds the time limit for his cell phone contract is randomly selected. Find the probability that this individual customer access time is longer than 20 minutes. This is basically asking you to find the probability that x is greater than 20. Fine. So basically it is asking you to find a probability that x is greater than 20. Okay. So this is the second B part of this question. Let me just go down here. And now just let me do here enter, and let's start the B part. So here I would be just writing as number B. Fine. So it is asking me to find the probability that x is greater than 20. Okay. So now here you can just use the exponential distribution. Okay. Let's first read once more the question, that what it is basically saying. So it is asking me to find the probability that this individual customer access time is longer than 20 minutes. Fine, longer than 20 minutes. Okay, so find probability that x is greater than 20. Now how to just find the probability, that you all know, right? So x is greater than 20 is equal to, now if you just want to find this from using the exponential, so I would write e to the power, and in the power I would just write 1 divided by 20. 22 is the mean, okay, which we are having for this particular question, and I would just multiply it by 20. Okay, multiply it by 20, and here I would just close it, and like this. Or even you can just say that for this, even you can just write as it is like e to the power, and here I would just write minus 0.0454 multiplied by 20. Okay, so basically this 1 by 22 is having the value of this. Okay, so I just divided that, and you can just take it like this also. So when you're just going to compute the final answer, so the final answer which you would be getting is 0.4029, and basically this is the probability that x is greater than 20. Now just let me quickly read the question once more, that suppose that one customer who exceeds the time limit for his cell phone contract is randomly selected. Find the probability that this individual customer's access time is longer than 20 minutes. This is asking us to find probability of x greater than 20. Fine. So this is basically how you can solve this question. Explain why the probabilities in A and B are different. Now, the next question which is asking to us is that now explain us that why the probabilities for A and B both are different. Now here you need to give a reason. Fine. Let's start with the things, and we just write something, or even we just compute some things, right? So firstly, I can say the probability that x is greater than 20. What probability we have found? So we have found 0.4029. This was the probability which we have done when x is greater than 20. And the probability that x bar is greater than 20, so we have seen it in the previous video. Let me just quickly go above and see that what was the probability. So the probability was 0.7919. Okay, so here I would just write 0.7919. This was the probability that basically x bar is greater than 20. Now, it is asking me that basically why these probabilities are not equal to each other. So here I would just write the probabilities, B-I-L-I-T-I-E-S. The probabilities are not equal, here I would just write because we use different, and I would just come down here. The probabilities are not equal because we use different distributions different distributions to calculate the probability, and here I would just write the short form, okay? Now just don't be confused. So to distributions to calculate the probability for individuals, INDI, individuals, and here I would just come down for individuals and for means, okay? And for means, okay? So this is the idea about solving this question, right? Now let's say here I have one more question. Just one second, just let me go above for a while. And here what was it? Considered and included in, okay. Now let's say here if I just say I have one more question here. I need to find the 90th percentile for the sample mean excess time. Okay. Now let's say I have one more problem. So I would just write the question with black color, let's say. So okay. Now what is my problem 2 here? So my problem 2 is, let's say, find the 95th percentile. Find the 95th percentile, okay? Find the 95th percentile for the sample mean. For the sample mean excess time. For the sample mean excess time of 80 customers. And I would just come down for a while here. For 80 customers where it's who customers who exceeded their basic contract time, contract time allowance, and even draw the graph also. I'm just not writing that, draw the graph also. So let's say I just got this question to solve. Now how am I just gonna do that thing? Okay, so let's quickly read that question for a while, that what it is actually saying to us. Fine. So it is asking me to find the 95th percentile for the sample mean excess time of 80 customers who exceed their basic contract time allowance. Now basically we all know that how to solve the percentile questions, right? So I would just take a different color here, and let's say that color is red, okay? I would just write my solution here. So here I would just take a variable, let k is equal to 95th percentile. Let k is equal to 95th percentile. Okay, now here I need to find k when probability of x bar is less than k. Okay, I need to find that thing. So I would be just converting that 95th percentile. So here I would be getting 0.95. Okay, so now here you can just use this inverse normal one, inverse NORM, this one, and here you can just put the value, that is 0.95, and mean is 22, and mean divided by total sample, so that is 80. And when you're just going to compute this thing, so you're going to get the answer, that is 26.0. Now you can solve that on your own. I'm not basically going to solve that. Okay, just let me write that 0 clearly. Fine, so this is the answer which you are going to get, that is INV norm, which is equal to 26.0. Now let's see if we just want to find, like, make the graph for this also. So you are just going to firstly make a straight line here, and then you will be making this bell shape. Find this bell shape, and here in the middle somewhere you will be writing 22, and this would be your probability, okay? This would be a probability that x bar is less than k, and that is 0.95, and here somewhere you will be locating your k, okay, and this would be x bar. Fine. So this is basically how you can just solve the question. And if I just need to write the conclusion of this, so what can I just write? The 95th percentile. I can write the 95th percentile for the sample mean excess, for the sample mean okay, it's not that this excess, it's okay, sample mean excess time used is about 26.0 minutes for random samples, for random samples of 80 customers, and like all the afterwards thing whichever I have just written in the question, I will just not repeat that thing right here. Okay, so it was for 80 customers who exceed the basic contract time allowance. Okay, so for them it is 26.0 minutes, right? So what else you can just conclude from here, right? So these are the things which you can conclude. Now I can even see one more thing here, that 95% of such samples, 95% of such samples would have means under 26 minutes. Okay, 95% of samples would have means under 26 minutes, and you can even say that only 5% of such samples would have means above 26 minutes. So only, I would just come down here, only 5%. Only 5% of such samples would have mean above 26 minutes. Fine. So this is the whole idea, that basically how you can just solve these questions for central limit theorem, and even here I just took one more example for finding the percentile also, right? So this is how you can just solve the questions, and I hope you just got the idea. And if some question comes that like this one, the third part, which was explain why these are different, A and B are different. So in that case, you can just give a proper explanation like this, that probabilities are not equal because we use different distributions to calculate the probability for individual and for means. Okay, so these types of explanations you can give, right? So I hope you just got the idea that basically how to solve these types of questions if you're just gonna get that questions, right? So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.